It is. Always good to start a video with a cough. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. And we have game 2 in quarterfinal number 4 between Mankiz's Dark Elves and Feufollet's Skaven. Mankiz took the victory in the first one, which I hope you know by now, or you're watching them out of order. So all he needs is a draw here to go through to the semi-final, and then Feufollet needs to win to take this to a game 3 decider. The Rats win and go on defense. There we go. I'll try to get into the practice. Damn it. Doing so means that I missed the setups. We all know how much I love to critique setups. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that full A+ setup right there. It's brings a tear to my old man eye. Look at it. Glorious. Rats with a 3-4-4. Bit weird because it's got this middle bit, but I mean, you have to knock all of these down and then somehow go around them or remove one or something, so it's not so bad. But Dark Elf set up properly. Wow. Good job. Protects the ball. He's going to hand off to him. Protects the ball even though it exposes a witch. To take blocks with block. Oh, be still my beating heart. And that's why. That could have been another dubs. Protecting again. Look at this. I mean, they could have moved there earlier, but still. Terrible dice, obviously. Going to bring him back, and he's going to be the guy the ball gets to give him to, I guess. Oh, no. He's giving it to this one. I don't like that. I thought he was going to give it further back. If he drops that, he can't really afford to re-roll it. He's on one re-roll. I could bounce through her, or him. Land in any of these squares, and suddenly the Rats can just pick it up and walk off. So I don't really like that. I would have dropped further back, like maybe here, and did a hand off there. So, shame, because I was going super well. Terrible dice, but well played. Some heavy defense before rolling dice. I don't mind that either. That's fine. And gets a straight Kaz. Wow. Dark Elves do have one bench instead of an Apo, so What was that? That was a serious injury, so that works out for them. Bench instead of an Apo. Three dice gets the POW. And invulnerable rats. Doesn't snake. Doesn't snake. Doesn't roll a 1. Ball's still baseable by the Roger here. You could just blitz this guy or just blitz him and take a push because he's got Juggernaut. But see what he does. He's got a blitz with the Roger, right? Bring the Roger into action here. Definitely, because he's just fed it a line rat. Who is fine. And Roger on the ball. Kind of interesting to do this. We're not handing off to a line, are we? Oh, we what? Oh, I mean, that's a 1 in 36. We are 1 dice in. Okay. Get in the POW. I mean, it's the same as a handoff, right? 2+, so... Whereas that right there was a 3+ over a 2+, and he rolled a 2. He would have been fine, but because he chose to take the greedy block instead of the less greedy dodge, killed himself. So I don't hate stuff like that happening. Stuff like that should be how Blood Bowl works. It just isn't, sadly. Dark Elf's capped at 10 now, and the rats keep piling on the pressure. Again, invulnerable rats. It's the right tactic, though. Finding ourselves in this position, it's the right tactic. This turn's not done that well. Anna's got a dead gutter from it. This feels like we're going to end up doing the 1 in 9 dodge. And not failing. Oh, okay. Many ones were rolled this day. Can we chain? I think we can chain, right? I mean, we can absolutely chain here, right? This is a standing rat. So we just fill this square. We fill this square. We put an assist in. No, we don't need an assist. He's guard. Okay, perfect. We put him in, and then this block double chains the Roger onto the witch. Or you could be even more aggressive. Chain the Roger down here. Fill this square, and then block to push the Roger onto the ball. rather than have the Roger hit the witch and then blitz the ball. Don't hate that at all. So 2 different options there. Not a great setup from Mankiz. He could have been a bit back with these players and not had that be a thing. Feufollet does recognize it. Which one does he do? He's going for hitting the witch. Okay. I think I preferred hitting the ball, right? It's 4 dice on the ball, and you could block if you wanted to and get another 2 dice afterwards. Or you could just blitz and take use of Juggernaut and push him up. It's up to you. So if you push him to there, look, and then just fill this square, that block here chains the Roger again onto the ball. Pretty easy to see, I think. So this is I hopefully he noticed it and just chose this one. Full pow. Full pow, and then wastes the next pow that would have been a ball sack on an irrelevant blockless block. Now I hope you won in 81. That would have been a ball sack. That should have been a ball sack. And probably a game-winning pow. Oh my god, Oh, game! You little dirty tease. That would have been amazing. There we go, bangs it in. Mankiz with a positioning mistake gets punished for it. Feufollet noticing it and doing it. Best thing he's done in like the last 5 games I've watched. What is happening? Why on earth is... Just do chevrons, man. People overthinking shit. Oh, no, Mankiz. No. No way, Mankiz. What have you done? What is this? What is this? Awful is the answer. Remember at the start of the game when Mankiz was all like setting players up and covering or every block with block and stuff? Now he's been turned over. He's like, ah, fuck it. Needed that pow. Needed some breakthrough. This is turn 6. Oh, that's amazing. Turns that around significantly. 2 straight deaths. Uh-oh. He's fine. Uh-oh. He's fine. Might as well roll some dice at the end. Would have been a great place to get to. Oh, this guy's gonna need a pow. Doesn't get the pow. Doesn't get to put the Roger over. Going for the foul. Doesn't get it either, so easy push back to the center here. The Roger really let him down. With that in mind, like, this guy should have dodged, shouldn't he? Like, let's go back and what should have happened there, right? So that's the first mistake right there. That guy standing is an error. Just a straight up, unequivocal error. If we're going full defense here, we need 3 players over here as he gets, 2 players here, and then 2 players here or whatever to stop going back to the middle, and then we try to get the Roger involved. He needs to be not there. If we look at where he ends up with his players, this guy, and this guy, so he has the right-hand side. This is fine. The gutter is going to fill this square, so that's fine. So if the gutter's going to go there, this guy doesn't need to be there. This guy could be here. Or even here, but here is fine. And then this one dodges. This guy comes and fills, and then this guy dodges, so you have to roll dice to go to the middle. Because obviously the middle is where you go. You can't rely on this being a POW. So you leave him on the ground until the end to see if he needs to dodge. Because that's a good, solid defense, right? That's a great defense. I mean, he doesn't, like I said, he doesn't need to be there. Like, he's not in the right space. He could be there. Covers more width. And then the one that's on the floor can go there. Doesn't have to do the foul. Now that's covered. And then he dodges and goes like here. Now you have to blitz him and go round him. Foul is pointless. Not even a foul from the right square, is it? Like, he fouls like he should have fouled from this square. Or this square. It's fouled from a square that if he doesn't break armor, he's giving a 2+ dodge out to a blodger. Everything about that was rubbish. But a free transfer to the middle is pretty unforgivable. Well, it's lucky he didn't have to roll any more dice. But now you don't have enough rats to cover. Allowing them into the middle means you need more players, and he doesn't have them. Which is why you don't allow him back to the middle. He can't cover now. He hasn't got enough players to surround him. You can't cage the cage. He's missing players. The Roger is tagged off. All he's got down here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rats. You can't cage a cage with 6 rats. And because he's 7 down, he's got 2 sideways motion to score. So he can basically score, like, from this angle through where that gutter is. So you have to cover all of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If necessary, you can just blitz this and roll 3 2s. He's only got 1 reroll, so he doesn't want to do that, but that is one of the options. This guy in the wrong square, isn't he? Trying to cover a handoff to him. It's there. Now 1 in 36 to score. So remember that he was turned over, so that's only 1 all. So the 1 turn is huge here. Doesn't have enough players, so the back line like just gives him 3-3-2 to score. Why are we doing this? Okay, bit weird. Not a massive fan of this. No redundancy built in if you do this. Luckily, Juggernaut helps him out. Another 3+ now, though. Again, no redundancy built in. He could have been there to block again. Pretty terrible 1-turn attempt. Makes it. Rats! Everyone loves rats. Alright, 9 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9v10. On the 1 turn. So, I don't know what this is about. We could have just used this guy to push. So, we could have built it around this guy pushing here. And the gutter being here. So, you need a square. Like 4 players here. The gutter you want to score on here. And then he pushes him into there. So immediately on that first block, you get a push. Now, your spare player is standing in this side. So if this was Pow's, and you get the push, this one who's standing here can block into the gutter by filling these 2 squares. and get the second one that you need. So there's redundancy built in. You always want redundancy in case of POWs. There's no redundancy built in here. Like, what if this is POWs? Well, he can't do anything, right? He just doesn't get to one turn. And worse than that, what if this is POWs? What if that third dice is a POW? No redundancy. He just gets one push. That's not enough. There's no one else to hit. Like, when you've got enough rats and they've backlined so you have all the space in the world, just build in redundancy so that all you need is POWs to score. He could have got 2 pushes there from 2 POWs. Like, super basic. Like, rats are like the most basic one turn in the game. When I do the one turn guides, rats will be one turn 101. That's it. Like rats and underworld, one turn 101. And then 201 will move on to like 8, movement 8 one turns. And then the 301 one turns will be all the movement 7 ones. Maybe I'll throw in the movement 6 frenzy one turn or something. There's no reason to do the movement 6 one turn as a guide. I probably will, just for fun. I'm making... So what I'm working on at the moment, Nerd King, is some kind of format for doing the Penguin Academy stuff. Once I've got that locked down, I can start churning out actual videos. But I will probably do, just to show people, the movement 6 one turn. But the regular movement 6 one turn with no frenzy, it doesn't require working anything out. It is full memorization. There is only one single way to do it. You should know it, because it's good to have your brain working that way for chain pushes and stuff. So it's good if you do know it and you do memorize it. But it will almost never come up. I have achieved it once in like 8,000 games of Blood Bowl. With Nurgle, yeah. It's like 7 pushes or something. It's crazy. Well, there goes a reroll immediately. Remember, the Mankiz just needs the draw. So he only needs to turn him over once and score. So if you're the rats here, I probably would have quick scored, right? He's 2-1 up. You bang in 3-1. Then every time Mankiz has to therefore quick score, you can do it back to him. I don't know why we're not just quick scoring. Blitzed and just stood there. Okay. And then he also picked up the ball and just stood there. So next turn he should move forward and preferably have a scoring threat in place with this gutter, so that Mankiz has to both protect a score and try and threaten the ball, and he's only got 9 players. So that's not easy. Oh, that is quite the interesting foul. Oh, he's got a bribe. I missed bribes happening. Okay, never mind. Not as interesting as I thought. Are we just assuming that that Roger doesn't roll a 1? Feels like we are. Oh no. Okay. Didn't roll a 1. Jesus. And then didn't roll a 3. But didn't kill himself, so there we go. No scoring threat in place. So now can be pressured. Makes the dodge in. Can't, Oh. Eats a removal. Okay, in some trouble here, not gonna lie. And in worse trouble now. Down a reroll. This is why you quick score. Rolls a 1. Kills his own rat. Oh my days. 1 in 9s. This is not the turn for this. Doesn't get the POW. Can't move in to be an assist. Oh, this is a disaster. 1 dices. Oh my days. This is an absolute disaster. Follows? Why would you follow? That ball would have been in the right square for you if you hadn't followed then. Crazy follow. Okay. Well, atrocious drive. And I guess Feufollet is now out. That's fun. Wait, was that the right play? Hang on. That's not the right play, is it? Oh, yeah, okay. It is. You can still surf the body of the other gutter. You just need to fill this square with him afterwards. Oh, no. Okay, what's happening? Okay, so that gutter's dead. Now we... T-dice you. I'm right. Okay, we can't re-roll it. Sad face. Absolute sad face, but we can chain him out instead. Be gone, gutter. Be gone. Oh. Okay, you can cover. Okay. I was a bit scared for a second then. I didn't see the cover. Yeah, pretty spectacular failure. Terrible drive from the rats. Yeah, well. Well, there is a roger on the ball. Distracted by my phone. So 97% here. Good stun. Gets the jump up there. Which comes in as the assist. Blitzes off the roger. Is the idiot square relevant at this point? Probably not, no. The stun there is all that matters, right? Don't stand in the idiot square if he's still alive. You can't reach him, really. Pushes into a full pow, could end up on the ball again. Oh, well, there we go. Does indeed end up on the ball again, but fails that dodge, so it's just quad skulls that can hurt him now. And it's not quad skulls. And that's the end of that. The draw takes Mankiz into the semi-finals. Yeah. So about those semi-finals, if you've been watching every video, you kind of know that I don't have those. I don't even know what they are or who played them or anything. I mean, I know who's in them, but you know what I mean? I don't know how well they were played. I don't know the results. I'm going to find that out right now so that people know. So, the first semi-final was between Monitor's Rats, so Rats again, and Mankiz's Dark Elves. And the second semi-final was, I believe, between Crystal Hunter's Renegades and Dire Lion's Old World Alliance. So Crystal gets, like, you know, the bye. I'm going to try and find the results for you. Give me a second. So in game one of semi-final number one between Crystal Hunter and Dire Lion, it was... God damn it. It was a draw. And in game two, isn't this exciting? Oh, game two was ruined by sweltering heat. Lovely. And Crystal Hunter won. So your first finalist of the Winter Super League is Crystal Hunter and his Renegades. And in the second semi-final, game one, one I would actually have been interested in watching. So I'm kind of sad about it. It was a draw, with yet another rat one turn. In game two, Mankiz doesn't learn. Sets up the exact same idiotic way. But gets a blitz. So doesn't get one turned on, and it's another draw. So they went to a tiebreaker. I mean, to be fair, this is 5 games that I don't have to cast. Another rat one turn makes it 1-1 in the second half. Rat one turn is just so stupid. And that was it. They scored on turn 8 of their drive. Dark Elf one turns suck. So Monitor wins, and we'll meet Crystal Hunter in the final, leaving the 3rd place match to be played between Mankiz's Dark Elves and Dire Lions Old World Alliance. So I just realized there is a 3rd place match, so I have got to see Dire Lion again. Ugh. So we will see you in that 3rd place match. Hang on. Maybe I should have just said there wasn't a 3rd place match. Does anyone give a shit who's 3rd? Can I just not do those? I don't really want to do another 2 Dire Lion matches. Can I just do the final? No one cares who's 3rd and who's 4th, right? It's on the World Championships. It doesn't matter. Screw it. Right, everyone ignore what I just said. I'm not muting out of the VOD. Everyone ignore what I just said. There's no 3rd place match. That is a figment of my imagination. Never happened. Congratulations on equal 3rd, Mankiz and Dire Lion. We will just jump straight to the final. We will see you in the grand final 3 months late. It's going to be an absolute banger, I'm sure, between Crystal's Dice Lord Renegades and Monitor's easy one-turn rats. Awesome.